Use the IRC client.
He's on it.
I'm on it. I don't know what he's trying to read though. What he's trying to write.
Oh, this isn't Dark Forces 2. I'm upset.
Sound? No.
Dr. Quinn, medicine woman, is the next doctor. Okay.
Judge Judy.
Judge Judy is the next doctor.
Oprah. Have Oprah as a next. Like, go for a completely new demographic.
Oh, yeah, what is this game, by the way?
This game is a Star Wars Universe Doom clone from 1995.
What's it called? I want to change it.
It's called Star Wars Dark Forces.
Oh.
Why am I not getting sound out of DOS box?
Dr. Mundo as next doctor.
That would be fantastic.
Yeah.
A low dialogue series.
Female doctor would obviously be Emily Blunt. I'd like to,
this
if they're going to go for a big known name like outside of England, I'd like to see Tilda Swinton do it.
I have no idea who that is.
She played Gabriel in.
Sorry, I thought you said Gabriel, and I was like, all right.
Played Gabriel in Constantine. She was the White Witch in Lion the Witch in the Wardrobe.
Don't watch movies really.
No, okay.
Almost ready.
I think you need a better question.
Yeah,
Yeah, we need some better questions.
We need to move on from that. When's Marvel? We already did Marvel. We did 2 Marvel games, in fact.
We did Marvel backstage, dude.
Someone asked, shouldn't it be Sonic now? Sonic Ball is hopefully coming up when we can find Railcoon, but we're like half an hour ahead, so
yeah.
Let's chuck it in a quick 20-minute.
Basically, Railcoon went down to a paddock and saw some ponies, and we haven't seen them in the last hour.
Yeah, there's we've sent a guy down there with a crowbar.
Can we not just skip? Oh. You're next.
Well, the problem is we're trying not to penalise T-Rex because T-Rex is actually here.
Yeah.
Can
Plus,
you
and
hear-
we are half an hour ahead, or we were half an hour ahead at the end of.
Can you hear game sound over on your headphones?
I can't know.
We don't get anything on those headphones. We haven't all week.
Oh no.
GDQ
Yeah,
monitor?
getting it now.
We didn't kill a GDQ monitor. A GDQ monitor is merely sleeping.
Yeah. Shh.
He's waiting.
Oh, and he means power.
Sean Connery for next Doctor.
Gordon Freeman for next Doctor.
Yeah.
Less talkative. Just gets
The
shit done.
stream can hear the sound. That's all from what I'm hearing.
Yeah, apparently. Yeah, stream has audio. It's all good.
Someone wants to see Anne Robinson as a female Doctor.
She'd make a great villain, actually.
She would make a great villain.
Carol Vorderman.
No, her replacement one. The younger,
Rachel
sexy
Riley.
one. Yeah.
I've met Rachel Riley.
What's she like in real life?
She's exactly as hot as on camera.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and really nice as well. She's from Essex hype.
Oh, Essex.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
man.
Essex. Yeah, she's an Essex bit.
Oh man, I was enjoying that for a moment.
For a minute there, yeah.
Well, she's blonde. Were you surprised, really?
Well, still Essex, you know.
Luca for the next Doctor. # Wondershot.
The older sounding person, though. We should use the older sounding person.
I don't know. Who sounds older?
I guess that would be me.
You sound pretty old.
I do. I sound ancient.
Old man,
'Cause you're
how did
Batman.
you sleep last night, by the way?
Oh, like a log.
It's amazing.
Like I feel the best that I felt the entire marathon.
I actually nearly
What?
missed checking out of the hotel today because I just slept through my alarm.
Nice.
Nice. So did much happen? Because like you kind of announced left, and I don't remember you guys leaving.
Oh yeah, we got carried on.
Okay. Oh yeah, Essex hype was in chat suddenly once.
The one guy was
Once
like,
that one
Yeah,
guy's
the
like,
one-
"Woo,
the one guy."
Essex!" I'm fairly sure Cumberbatch turned down the role of the Doctor. He was said in an interview with Jonathan Ross once that he turned it down the role
Yeah.
in order to play Sherlock.
Yeah.
There we go. That guy knows. Oh, that's Green Link. I was going to say, someone knows Rachel Riley is single. I don't think her being single changes my chances whatsoever.
Oh, it totally does.
They're still
Just
pretty
get a-
much next to 0. 'cause I
Get
don't
on
know
countdown.
them.
Get on countdown. Make sure
Get on
that.
countdown. That's
Yeah.
a lot of work.
Oh no.
Have you watched the IT crowd? That's hard.
No, my mate
I
applied
can't
for
just
it. He
get
got
on
it.
that.
He's really good at quizzes.
Merely good at quizzes.
Yeah. Any love for Jeremy Brett as Sherlock Holmes?
Jeremy Brett was okay.
Yeah.
The problem I had with the Holmes that Hollywood kind of popularizes, it's not Sherlock Holmes. Like the Holmes, if you read the books, is actually closer to the Holmes you saw Robert Downey Jr. doing. He's this kind of disheveled, brilliant man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the
That
modern
one doesn't
one.
make me feel retarded when I watch it.
They did the finale last night, didn't they? So I can finally go back and watch all 3 episodes.
Now the chat are going to spoil it for us. Right?
Yeah, lovely.
Yeah.
Oh yes, there's some people who know countdown. Get that clock.
Yeah, but they're like an hour and a half long episodes each, so it's like 3 TV movies.
Is this the Ask British Stuff Hour?
Yes.
Welcome to British with your hosts Robo Sparkle, Bob the Killer Goldfish, Flicky, and shouting Northern things.
Okay,
It's
you
Chrono.
ready?
If you have any questions about Britain
Yeah.
and life on the other side of the Atlantic, we'd be happy to answer them.
Bear in mind, I haven't lived there for 10 years, but I'll be happy to answer.
Okay.
It
I'm
hasn't
ready,
changed
guys.
much.
Oh wait, the speed runs. Sorry,
Oh.
we're ready for this.
Okay, are we ready to go?
It's cool. You can keep going. This guy's British too.
Yeah, we'll totally do it. Just make sure
okay.
you're joining in with the questions. We'll throw them at you as well.
I'll answer anything you like.
Sweet.
Anything? Is,
Well,
is
not
that a
anything.
promise?
Not anything.
Wow, Robo, are you English
Whoa.
or Irish?
Am I
Kenny?
Irish? Did I really sound like that?
Yeah.
I
No.
don't think you don't even sound Irish.
No, I don't even sound Irish when I'm doing a
Apparently this is
stupid
now
shit
British
Irish
games
accent.
done quick.
Yeah.
Slowly the
Okay,
Empire
so this game
returns.
is Dark
Fitting
Forces.
game for that,
We,
right?
yeah, we've come to collect our things.
This is a 1995 Doom clone by LucasArts. It dispenses with the gore and replaces it with stormtroopers.
What do you think of HP?
So given that your main
Like
enemy in
the
this
shit.
game is stormtroopers, there's absolutely 0 chance of you getting shot.
Do you not like it because you're a stupid southerner?
Daddies. Although HP sauce is good. Hey Rana, HP sauce. Yay or nay?
Sorry?
HP sauce.
Daddies.
Yeah, we go.
No, that's like
Brown sauce
Quality
is best
tier.
sauce.
Yeah, both HP and
Yeah.
Daddies are brown sauces.
Yeah, I don't know.
But we're arguing about brands.
Oh,
Yeah.
I keep
This is the
losing
plug
sound,
brand and
that's
brand
fine.
stream.
Right, the
As
first
long
two
as they're
levels,
British.
there's not a lot to talk about. You don't get
Could there be?
grenades yet, or TDs, so you're not able to do damage boosts, so you've just got to run through them and do them pretty normally.
Got a question here for the runner. Given that your main enemy are stormtroopers, there's never a chance of you getting shot, right?
That's pretty much the goal.
Okay.
If you play on harder difficulties, which is slow because they're hard, King Dimer disagree. He plays on UV. Then there's enough of them that they can actually hit you, but on easy, you're really not getting shot that often.
Someone's asking for a roll call.
Oh, roll call. Yeah, Blanks, do you want to... Well, do the two of you want to... two of you on camera want to roll call?
I'm on 2 planks. I'm twitch.tv/on2planks, and I stream Dark Forces occasionally.
Oh, I'm Missy.
We can't really hear you, Missy. Get close to the microphone.
Okay, I'm Missy. I'm sleeping.
Yeah.
And on donation station, you've got me, Rebel Sparkle.
And I'm Bob the Ninja Goldfish.
Okay, so this
And
is
who's
level
that
3.
hanging out on the couch
This is
that nobody
the
can see?
first time you get
It's
thermal
not
detonators,
on
which is
So I
the
don't
main
care,
thing
I'm
that we're
plugging
going
them
to use
anyway.
to break this game. Like
Salvado?
many first-person shooters,
Also
you can
known as
use them to
ISIS.
damage boost past huge
The
winter
Frank
levels,
Z guy.
and their first use is coming right up.
Also the Amiga guy, more importantly.
This is time for sick nasty jokes.
Yeah, sick nasty jumps, that was one. That saves about 1.5 minutes of gameplay. Right, level 4. This is to a new player. A level that's really, really difficult because it's got 3 different jumps you do in it, and all of them are different and difficult. You don't have to learn them all at once. There's an actual route that you can follow.
So what he's done,
Like, we'll be coming back here later.
Shall start forces. It's almost as good as Dark Forces 2.
Oh, right. This is the first jump. Oh, and I missed it twice.
We've got a couple of questions that are about the history of this game, like where it comes from, that kind of thing.
That's the highest TD jump you do in the game, and I actually need to kill myself just now because I don't have enough health to do another. So you can see how bad the Stormtrooper's aim is there. All the codes in this game are fixed, so you don't need to remember them. Or you do need to remember them rather than finding them. Nice. That's not so hard technically a jump, but it's very time consuming to retry. It costs about 16 seconds if you fail it the first time. Unlike some of the other ones where you just fall where you start. And that's what we call vent escape, which was for a very long time the hardest thing I found in this game. Right, sick. Not bad. I'd like to give a shout out to Cormac Hollander, twitch.tv/Cormac Hollander. He's unable to stream right now, but he's the current record holder for the game. He's got a time about a minute and a half faster than mine. And also to the videos of Wargoose and Diablo on YouTube, who, without them, I couldn't have learned the game. Right. The routes that they show are slightly out of date now, however they're still a very valuable learning resource for anyone who's picking it up for the first time.
Can we do a few donations?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so we've got $20 from Larry Hastings, who says, I'll donate another $50 if you show off the Easter egg map shaped like Max's head from Sam and Max during Dark Forces. Is that something we can do?
Not sure.
Blanks?
Sorry I missed that.
They want you to show Max head.
Max.
Yeah, Max.
From Sam and Max, someone's saying they'll donate $50 if you show it off.
I'm not sure I even know how to get.
Oh, he doesn't know about it.
There's a bonus level?
The layout of the level shows Max's head in the map.
Oh yeah, I know where that is. Yeah, I'll show that afterwards.
Okay, sweet.
Awesome.
We'll wait for your $50. There's a anonymous $20, just says, keep up the good work, so thanks for that. And $5 from Trofinio, says, thanks for all from France. So appropriate time to shout out to the French restream.
Yep.
Are they restreaming the bonus stream? do you
Let's
know?
find out.
Yeah. If they are,
You
it's
wanna check the sound levels are okay, because I
twitch.tv/MrMD.
set this up all by myself.
Sorry. We have one final donation, $20 from Anonymous. So thank you very much for that as well.
I don't think they're
That
really
corridor
doing
is really dumb because if you fail it, you get trapped in the corridor, and it takes about as long to restart the level from scratch as it would be to escape the corridor the way
They're
you're
not
supposed to.
restreaming.
Right. We have a run.
Got a question to Onto Planks here. How many parsecs does it take you to finish the Kessel Run?
I have no idea.
Less than Han Solo.
Yeah, less than 12, surely. Say like 1 or
12,
2 at
they
most.
was, someone was saying that 12 was like bare minimum at one point.
You reckon?
Well, that would be like saying that nobody could beat Han Solo, which isn't true.
This is the first game in what became Jedi Knight. So this game was called Star Wars Dark Forces. And then Dark Forces 2 was subtitled Jedi Knight 1. So the character that you're playing just now is Kyle Katarn, and at the moment he doesn't know he's a Jedi, and it's never mentioned in the plot of this game. However, in the second game, which a lot more people have played, then you get the quickest thing to do if you do that is to reset the level, unfortunately. Damn.
Now, what is the basic plot of this game?
The plot is that it's completely separate from the main Star Wars universe. The General Mock has developed a new super weapon, and you're trying to find out about the weapon and destroy it at its source. So at the moment, there's someone who's been taken prisoner that has got some details, so you're breaking into the prison to rescue them. Other than that mistake that I just made, pretty much this level is on a timer because there's a cycle at the end that has a very generous weight on it.
There's a lot of people in chat making comparisons to Minecraft.
Minecraft? Oh, that's just the era.
Yeah,
Like, Minecraft is fakey this graphics, this is actually this graphics.
yeah. And no one seems to have heard of Doom, for instance, which is where the graphics are actually from.
Or
Okay, I've just got to wait on this
Yeah.
cycle here. As you can see, you've got a lot of time. I think a task could probably beat it, but I've never come that close playing normally. Again, this is a second code. There we go. They don't change again. I quietly choke a lot on this level. That's my only real remark about it.
we have the obvious question that was planned to come, which is your favorite Star Wars movie?
I'm gonna be honest and say I don't have a favorite. I'm not that much into the Star Wars universe. I just really like this game. Like, I
Fair
played
enough.
this a lot when I was young and found it incredibly hard, particularly Jabba's ship, which will be coming up shortly.
It's a fair answer.
However, the other Star Wars games, the modern ones, I'm not that interested in playing them. Like, I just really like the way this plays. The engine's pretty solid.
Okay, Blanks, we have a $5 donation. It's from an anonymous who says, "My buddy and I are drinking vodka and watching you tear through this game. It's been so long since we played this, and you're an incredible speedrunner. Thanks for the entertainment, and keep doing what you do."
Thank you very much. Speaking of solid engine, there was something that we discovered a couple of months ago. Cormac came up with a theory that a lot of old games, the collision is tied to frame rate. So at the moment this game will be running something in the region of 70 frames per second because DOSBox is able to run it really well on a modern PC. However, there we go. If you slow it down to about 30 or less, then the collision becomes a lot worse, and there's some interesting squeezing through gaps that you can do. We've not really explored it too well because if you start artificially slowing down the game and changing DOSBox settings, then it makes the value of the speedrun a lot less. It's good to leave DOSBox as well alone as you can.
Okay.
This is just on default settings apart from key bindings.
Pretty amusing. It's actually easier to get that game running than it is Jedi Knight at this point.
Oh dear. Right, coming up is the second boss. My goal when I get to the second boss is to get a power-up from behind him, which lets me shoot very fast and use a lot less ammo. So we'll see if I can do it. Also, here's the cameo appearance of the gas mask. This is one of 2 items in the game that are only used on this level. Right. They're fully functional, fully programmed, and they're just not used anywhere else. Right, so once I hit this 3rd charge, we're going to get the boss. There's an audio sample that should have played there that didn't. Okay, there we go. Okay, he's dead. The next thing ties in with what I was saying earlier on about the physics. Because the frame rate makes the physics really good, the ice physics become really bad. Like, you can only change momentum, you cannot... Oh dear. Okay, I'm just gonna die and try that again. You're not able to give yourself new momentum on ice, which is just weird. Yeah, that's what I should have had the first time. Then you get the ice cleats that are, again, only used on this level. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of game sound that's missing just now, I don't know why. The stuff that matters is there. To anyone who's played this game, they'll remember this is one of the really long epic levels. It's Imperial, well, it's not Imperial City, but an Imperial City. I don't like playing it, so I skip the whole thing. And then this is where I certainly got stuck when I was younger. This boss, I'm sure it's not RNG, but I've not worked out a good pattern for it yet, so I just kind of derp away and see how we get on. That was nice. Right, so I kill him and jump up and get the key. Doing the TD jump there rather than the proper way, saves about 5 or 10 seconds, which I've just lost by falling there. Coming up is the highest jump I do in the game. It's the only one I do with 2 IM mines stacked on top of each other. And I did it. Sick. That was a route change that came up with by Diablo after the videos on YouTube, I think. And it saves about the middle third of the level. And then you do the rest of the level backwards. So coming up, I'm gonna save Jan ores, and then I'm gonna get killed deliberately by this pig, and that abuses the automatic quick save mechanism in the game and puts me back closer to where I want to be. This guy we don't need to fight. Right, and that's Jabba's ship. Imperial City's an even bigger level. Boba Fett, the final boss, is behind this wall.
And we have a $5 donation from Murray, so thanks very much for your donation. Keep them coming.
It's just occurred to me that the voice sound effect is not coming through my sound, so I'm just going to assume that I've killed him at this point. Some levels check for certain objectives. For some reason this level only checks as a win condition that you've beaten the final boss. I might not have killed him, that kind of sucks. I really need to rely on the sound, yeah, there we go. The sound effect of him dying to know when to run over by running in and out of the room here. You hit a loading zone that only occurs once he dies. It's on a bit of a timer. The big trick in this level is another IM jump. it's one of the hardest ones to set up, not because of its height, but because there's a lot of other guys in the room that can shoot you and damage you. So I'm going to play it pretty safe just now and make sure that they're all dead. Is there anyone that way? No. Okay, it's that wall. This is an audio cue, so... Hit it, thank goodness for that. I was doing some practice earlier on, and that was by far and away the least reliable thing I had. Right, right. Yeah, hit it. There is, or used to be, a community called DF21 that did custom maps. It's not I need this weapon. Not something that I've explored personally, but there is a custom map scene for the game, or was. I don't know if it's so active anymore. So df-21.net. I don't know too much of the details of the engine, but it does a little more than the Doom engine. You can get rooms stacked on top of each other. Yeah, it's called Force Engine by LucasArts, and it's only used in this and one other game before they moved on to the... Or was it Jedi Engine? One of the two. They made a country and western theme game called Outlaws, and then moved on from this engine onto the one they use in Dark Forces 2. So there's a little bit of dialogue there that's missing for some reason. Then you move on to this next level. I'm going to play this bit really safe and kill these guys. You might have noticed that killing stormtroopers is kind of slow. Not only is it the time you spend firing your gun at them, but if they're... Oh, damn it. Run out of TDs. Yeah, when they die, their hitbox stays there until the death animation's finished, so you can't run over them until they're completely dead. Which is kind of annoying, because the only time I'm wanting to kill stormtroopers in this game is when they're in my way. Right, well, I am. I'm gonna have these guys kill me just so I'm on enough health for the IM jump. The quick save's really close by. This one's a little easier than on the last level because there's nothing else going on in this room, but it's still an audio cue. I went early. Right, this is the boss for the level. You fight this dude, which is the Dark Trooper, which is the super weapon that you're trying to investigate in the plot of the game. Wow, why am I dying so hard? If my performance is like that on the final boss, I'm in trouble. Every time you fight Dark Troopers up until the final boss, the game gives you some sort of power-up that lets you beat them. In the final boss room, you don't really get that, so you've got to fight them at normal weapon speed and with the ability to take damage. This is just on a timer. We're now moving on to the final level. This is a long level even for speedrunning. This is about 4.5 minutes.
But if you've got a bit of a lull, the Quake chat is debating Star Trek versus Star Wars. What are your thoughts on that?
Generally, I'd probably watch more Star Trek than Star Wars. you know you're near the end of the game when they start giving you bosses as normal enemies. That's the damage